Welcome to another FlagrantWeeaboo stream. Yes, I was intending to stream this morning, and then I ended up going out. But I'm here now. That's the important thing. Right. Balan Wonderworld. So in the last stream, we took advantage of a very particular programming bug that allowed us to get some endgame stuff early. But we still don't have the necessary Tim required for that. So we're going to carry on with the game. Our next level is World 8. No, that's right. We didn't beat the boss of World 7. And the reason why we didn't beat the boss of World 7 was because I didn't know the other attack method I needed to use to inflict damage on the boss. So yes, I'm wearing clothes. So what I'm gonna do is see if this time I can figure out how to attack the boss. Ideally something that can get me to the boss quickly? Do I have anything like that? Clothing's okay. It's a little bit overrated. You people in the clothed world, with your clothing. You've seen this. Right, okay. Okay. Oh, great. Go to the Isle of Tims. Is this the stream where we find out you're actually a nudist? No. Oh, my laptop decided to refresh the icons on the desktop. Probably around about the time I said nudist. What are you trying to say, laptop? Is GCHQ listening? I have no idea how I'm meant to hit this thing. I'm going to use a lick shot here. See if I can lick my way to the boss's center. We'll find out how many licks it takes to get to a Tootsie Roll Pop. The center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. I can't stick myself to the boss's head. So obviously, Licky Lizard isn't the answer. Luckily, I have my laptop right here. Right. Balan Wonderworld boss 7. Chapter 7, The Former Champion Who's Stuck in the Past. Send a bullet back at the boss. When he punches to the ground, glide to him. Right, okay. Glide to him. I don't know, I feel like we tried that before. But okay. If you insistent. I tried it before, but I'll try it again. Alright. How am I meant to get up to his height? How am I meant to get up to his height? How am I meant to kick my height? Have I just got to get lucky? Have I just got to get lucky? Have I? Is that how this goes? Just got to get lucky, have I? Fucker. So it is just luck. Okay. That's fine. I don't hate this enough already. Hey, Sith. Welcome to the colony. Hey! One! Tight skin. Depends where on the body it is. One more hit. And that's just any bullet. Any bullet. Done. 3 statues. Floaty Flower isn't very good, but Aircat got me to the boss. Good old Aircat. How many games do you have totally, bro? It is impossible to count. Even if we're just talking about physical games I own, it is impossible to count. The number is beyond human contemplation. 9,000, maybe not. Maybe not over 9,000, but definitely high. Definitely very high. I'll never get over these dance numbers. Sailor Moon! That's alright, chess master. Pick up the pieces, figuratively. Do you collect more than video games? Yes, I also collect Asian films and anime. Comics, Only stuff I see that interests me at the time. I collect a little bit of manga, but not tons of stuff. Like, I've got... Where am I looking? I got High Score Girl, volumes 1, 2, 4, and 5. I'm missing 3 because it hasn't been shipped yet by Waterstones. I've got 2 volumes of Akira, the big, gorgeous A4 print volumes of Akira. I collect little bits here and there, whatever I'm into at the time. But the only constant is the DVDs, Blu-rays, and video games. They're the major constant. I'm trying to make my way through some shows at the moment. One of the great things about Super Smash shows is I'm now using it as an excuse to check out stuff that's on my shelves to try and get through shows I actually own. So the next Super Smash Shows episode is on 3 shows that I actually have on DVD and Blu-ray, which is quite exciting. Oh god. Ice physics. Yeah, big corporations don't want us to own DVDs and Blu-rays either. That's why more stuff is going on to digital. That's why subscription services are being pushed so goddamn hard. Seal Skater. Skate on ice like a true pro. So why aren't I doing, like, pirouettes? If I'm like a true pro, I wouldn't have to skid like that. I could do like a pirouette, like that, but on the ice. They've literally got an animation for it. Where's my pirouette? Anything hidden back here? No. Whee! Oh, at least you don't die from falling down. You! Fuck you! Fuck you! You! Fuck you! Come on, Yuji Naka, you failure. Yeah, god damn it, Yuji Naka, you had one job. And then one day they can take the video game that they've leased to you away. That's it, it's gone. Yeah, we can have the same conversations ad nauseum, it's not going to stop it from happening. What's the point in that if it doesn't give me a statue? There's a whole bunch of typos in that as well. Are you drunk? Look, I ain't judging. I just know it's earlier in the day for you than it is for me. Yep, they can censor something and then you can't go back to the earlier version. Yep, you're preaching to the converted. We all know this. Everyone here knows this. And the terrible thing is, we could do nothing about it. Isn't that wonderful? I'm working on ripping everything. Oh, fuck. Fucking curveballs. Terrible. The great thing is they can't censor what's already been put on DVD or Blu-ray. Well, Blu-ray's interesting. They could in theory. I don't think anybody's bothered to do it, but they could in theory. Because Blu-ray players, of course, take an internet connection, constant. I mean, it's possible for a company to restrict your access to a featurette. Share? Fuck no, you can buy your own. I ain't sharing shit. Right. Teleporter might be a good idea here. Yes, I will share the server with the only person I can trust. Myself. Actually, I'm not so sure I can trust myself. Teleporter for here. I can make people pay for access. Great. I can't wait for that lawsuit. FlagrantWeeaboo versus Sony. Yeah, I don't see that working out. Be like on The Simpsons. Do you remember? Court rules in favor of the corporation. Done. I would win for charging people access. No. I quite fancy staying out of jail if at all possible, thank you. The hearts of the people. I don't want the hearts of the people. I can't spend the hearts of the people, Draven. There's something over there. But that's even too far for Aircat. Isn't it? Ah! I am not losing my Aircat. Sorry. I've only got 16 of them preserved. China does. China does have such a thing as copyright law. There was a place raided in China for creating counterfeits. I'm trying to remember what it was now. There was actually an organization that got raided. by Chinese police. I can't remember what it was now. It's related to something I've been looking into recently. I can't remember what exactly. From over there, Aircat. Can't do anything about that right now. Okay. So there's no such thing as copyright law, but a big company can pay to have your premises raided. Okay. So that makes no difference. If I moved to China and ran a service whereby I charged people access to my movies, a big corporation could still pay to have my premises raided, regardless of whether there's copyright laws or not. Ergo, that doesn't change a thing. I am not in the interest of charging people access to my DVDs and Blu-rays. They're my DVDs and Blu-rays, goddammit. Mine and mine only. Unless someone wants to come around my house and watch one. Hey, FWB. After a while, the costume will run out of juice. I thought it was like telling me how to avoid running out of juice, but I guess not. An interesting thought. Maybe. But something I would never be interested in doing. Someone wants to watch one of my films or anime series, they can buy their own copy. Oh, enemies. Oh boy. Enemy's taking 3 hits. What is this? Super Mario! Where'd the exit already? This is one of those levels with a lot of stuff hidden, I can just tell. Oh, rainbow drops. Nice. Not that I need them anymore. Right. Oh, come on. There's got to be something back here, right? You know, reward my curiosity. No. Well, actually, there's a Balan's bout in there. How do I get that? Teleporter. 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 Furthermore, this is going to be bad. Yeah. Oh boy. No. It might be possible with Aircat. I don't believe that to be true. I believe the Wii U used dual-layer DVDRs. I don't think that's the solution. Nintendo optical discs. Wii U optical disc. Developed and supplied by Panasonic. Similar to, but not a Blu-ray disc. Similar to, but not a Blu-ray. Nope, the GameCube used a different one. You've literally got Wikipedia in front of you. The GameCube used a different one. That was mini DVD based. I've got the page right here. Or you can type into Wikipedia Nintendo optical discs. That'll tell you everything. It is clearly not a Blu-ray disc. As it states here, it was not a Blu-ray disc, so they wouldn't have to pay for the licensing fees. Sony doesn't own Blu-ray. Sony is a member of the Blu-ray Committee. Since the Xbox One, Microsoft has been a member of the Blu-ray Committee. You have to be a member of the Blu-ray Committee in order to be able to license Blu-ray discs. Committee, consortium, same thing. You know what I mean. You have to be part of the Blu-ray Council. The Council of Blu-ray Jedi in order to use Blu-ray discs. Yeah, HD DVDs were too expensive to make, and nobody was interested, and you had to buy a special drive that you had to remove if you wanted to play Xbox 360 games. I mean, if the drive could read both discs, it wouldn't be a problem, but it couldn't. You had to switch the drive out. Nobody's going to buy a film medium that's that ineffective to use. It was all because Microsoft didn't want to pay the licensing fees for the Blu-rays. In the end, from Xbox One onwards, they did. Because it made more sense to do it in the long run. But I also think that Xbox 360 games would have been a hell of a lot more expensive to buy if Microsoft had used Blu-rays from the get-go. Them using dual-layer DVDs was a good shout. Because at that time, games really weren't all that big. There were only a few 360 games that were actually required to be on multiple discs, and usually just because the video files were too big. Motherfucking bastard! Fuck! Oh! Oh, that makes me so fucking mad! I could spit. Cowabunga, cow a fucking piece of dog shit. Right. Okay. Yeah, 3 discs. Mainly because of the video files. As I've explained before, every Xbox 360 disc has to have a video partition. That was part of the console's way of checking whether or not your copy of the game was genuine or a burned duplicate. Of course, it wasn't perfect. People found a way around that, because people always find a way around everything. Time to take a diarrhea dump in Balan's hat. I'm now stuck with rainbow drops I can't use. Remarkable. Oh shit. If you're talking about flashing the disk drive to get around restrictions, that was actually possible on the original Xbox. Hey, Soybomb. But people never felt the need to use that exploit because they could just install Linux or custom firmware through Splinter Cell or Nightfire or any other number of compatible games. So nobody ever bothered with the disk drive flashing. So it came as a shock to Microsoft when people could flash their disk drives pretty much from the get-go. Because it had never been brought to their attention that it was doable, because nobody ever bothered to do it with the original Xbox. Because there were much more efficient ways. I had a 360 with a flash disk drive for a while. There was a point where they released a software update that flashed all the disk drives with a new disk drive firmware, and it was at that time I took that console online and wiped out the custom firmware I had installed on the disk drive. I still use that 360. That's my Black Elite console. I still use that. It's a pretty console. I'm gonna use... Do I need to get up there, though? Really? Yeah, that console's still going strong. I don't use it much these days, because of course I got the RGH. That's an excellent camera angle. The RGH plays more games. But of course, I don't go online with that console. As you can imagine, Microsoft probably wouldn't like it if I went online with that console. And I have no intention of annoying the big MS. Go to the Isle of Thames and not spend your costume? RGH is fun. There's so much you can do with it. I haven't messed around with emulators yet, but I think that's going to be the next thing. There's really no point, because I've got an Xbox One that's gathering dust here. I might as well put that in dev mode. And just use emulators on that, because it's easier. You just go straight to dev mode. Pay like a £14 license fee for dev mode, and then that's it. Install whatever you like on the console. Kind of tempted just to go that route. .360 is possibly one of my favourite consoles, if not my favourite console. I think it was around at the right time for me. Like, that was the console where I turned from a boy to a man. Perhaps, maybe. That was the console that turned me into a man, put hairs on my chest. Or something. Hey, hey, how's it going? No, let's not do that. Anything cool hidden around here? Beautiful Katamari, yeah, well, that's the thing, right? I've fully completed that game twice. All 1,250 gamer score, twice. It's still my favourite in the franchise. I think that's never gonna change, unless Namco suddenly releases some god-tier Katamari game that, like, fixes every single problem I've ever had with the series. Brings back the online multiplayer. I mean, that's... Once I was done with Beautiful Katamari, I still kept playing the game afterwards because of the online multiplayer. I remember a fun time I was playing with my old gamertag, British Gaijin, right? I'm playing online on Beautiful Katamari, and there's some Japanese players, and they're like, British Gaijin da! I'm like, yeah, they're laughing at my name. Well, it's my own fault for having such a stupid name. Me thinking about Apple? When did I think about Apple? The only Apple I think about is warm apple pie. McDonald's are homemade. For fuck's sake. This suit is useless! Useless! I'm offended by the sheer uselessness of this suit. Hardy hammer. Hardy piece of dog shit. So there's another switch somewhere. I'm gonna find it. There is an Apple console somewhere on eBay. You mean like a developer console? Like an Apple employee types in some secret Apple console command. Give me product for free. Boop, 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 boop. Apple authorization. Oh. 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 Is that how it is? I'm onto you, video game. No, 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 no. Give me that. Give me that. Give me. Jib it. Ah. Sonic Adventure Ice Cap, this is not. Ah. These ice physics suck. Oh, you're talking about the Pippin. Isn't it so cute? Apple Pip. Oh. I bet they thought they were so clever. Slide is wonky. That slide's a piece of dog shit. Why don't you come over here, asshole? Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Timed puzzles suck. Timed puzzles are the worst thing known to man. Why? 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 What does that do? What does that do? Huh? Oh, I see. Balan Bout up there. We got a checkpoint. I'm not so sure that's the worst console. The game's at least functioned. You could buy games for it. And it had exclusives. The worst console is probably something like the Playdia or that Barcode one. With the Ben 10 game. You know the one I'm talking about. Oh god, what was that called? The one that released in 2006. While the 360 and PS3 were around. I've forgotten the name of it now. Rerez did a video on it that was mildly entertaining. Mattel Hyperscan, that's the one. The Ouya I don't really consider a console. It's an Android computer. I guess it is a console, so to speak. Google Stadia... I refuse to accept the existence of the Google Stadia. The only people who play the Google Stadia are pathetic people. FlagrantWeeaboo loses the one Google Stadia fan left viewing his content. Yeah, that Mattel Hyperscan was... Oh gosh. If ever there was a console that was truly so horrendous, you wonder why it even got any sort of release at all. It would be that console. Like, did they think kids thought barcodes were cool or something? The e-reader's great, let's copy that. Nobody thought the e-reader was great. Not even Nintendo. They gave up on it soon after introducing it. They didn't even bother to release it over here in the UK. Oh, that hyperscan is an absolute laugh of a console. Ah. Aircat. Yeah, the R-Zone... The R-Zone may well be a worse console than the Mattel Hyperscan. But as far as I understand, the R-Zone games worked. The Hyperscan's games didn't. Collectible cards. Now you mention it. Collectible cards has never stopped being popular. People love collectible cards. I don't really understand it, but hey. I used to be into it once upon a time. I was hoping there was a collectible behind there, seeing as it was lit up. I mean, normally you light up areas you want people to look at, right? Is there something yeah, there's something behind there that needs the teleporter. Of course there is. Of course there is. Which means now I've got to come all the way back. Just to get the teleporter. I think it's just crystals, but I want them. Got a page here with all the chapters. Chapter 8. The Lady Too Scared to Love. Hit the boss after the section when the ice rotates. Jump on the snowflakes to hit him. Hit the falling icicle. Okay. Teleporter time! Good old teleporter. Breaks the game. Apparently you can get out of bounds with it. I can believe it. At some point I'd like to explore that, but... not until I've beaten the game and all that. That's interesting. It's a little bit tricky getting back. Don't put the stuff there if you don't want me to find it. Which means we've got a boss time. The Chojiro. Is that like a... like an arcade thing or something? Oh. Right. This explains a lot. They're literally using ice to depict... yeah. You know, don't feel, conceal. If Frozen taught me anything, you should just be yourself and let it go. Oh, it's a whiz rope. Oh gosh. Not what I was expecting at all. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off, fuck you, fuck them. Do I get a suit that can jump? Oh no. No suit that can jump. To the Isle of Tims! So why does this get bad reviews? A combination of a terrible demo that was not entirely accurate of the game's real quality, game journalists that play a game for 30 minutes and think they know the entire game, shit out the review and they're done with it, and just people expecting nice, which this isn't. But this was never intended to be nice. Is the game fantastic? Really, no. But is it terrible? No. It's fine. If this came out 10 years ago, I think everybody would be all over this game. This is the kind of game I would have played on 360 10 years ago. I would have, like, rinsed for achievements and had fun doing it. Mother... I mean... Well, that's a shame. I'll just back out and enter the level again. Gee, that is so frustrating. There is a point in this game where maybe if it played like Knights, that would have been better, and that's the Balan bouts, which are basically just quick time events. They're boring. If they had made those Knights, I think people would have been more into it. Hello, Sean Voodoo! The power of voodoo. Who do you do? Do what? I'm just going to do this. Perfectly valid. Perfectly valid technique. Right. Snowflakes. Snowflakes, sir. Arrgh! Oh, right. Okay, I see. Be an ice form first. Okay. Be an ice form first. So I don't get frozen. And then switch over. Oh, nuts. This one. Right. Oh. Not going straight to snowflakes this time. Snowflakes! Snowflakes! Oh. I'm onto you, you little shit. Snowflakes, hit the falling icicle. Hit the boss after the section when he rotates. Right. Snowflakes! Please! Yes! Do the snowflake thing. Right. Buggerballs. Got it. I'll do. I played a little bit of Euchre and it wasn't for me, but then again, I played a little bit of Euchre. Just like the reviewers played a little bit of this and thought they knew the whole game. I'm sure my opinion of Euchre would be different if I played it for longer. But Euchre doesn't have, you know, waifus like this lady. So. Time to dance! And then they kissed. Mwah! Wow, she got the moves! I was trying to think of the name of a dance beginning with G. No. It's really not. And then they slip and die because of the floor. Yeah, if they'd made it a rhythm section, that would be fun. I don't know if I'd put this game in even the same boat as Super Mario Galaxy. God, I would not even do that to Balan Wonderworld. I don't hate it that much. I've unlocked more worlds, and I haven't even played World 9 yet. This is a long game, with a lot of levels and a lot of content. The idea that anybody could think they've seen all this game has to offer after playing it for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. Reviewers like that make me sick. You can't pick up a 40-hour game and play 2 hours of it and say, yep, review time. It's a little bit different if, you know, like, you're talking about an old NES game or something. Or an arcade game that's intentionally short due to hardware limitations. The longer games are, the more you should expect to have to play them in order to have a decent, publishable opinion. Am I right or am I right? Hey, Matzo. One badge. One badge. One badge. 2 badges. 1 badge. 1 badge. 1 badge. None with 3 badges yet. 1 badge. Wait, 1 with 2 badges? That's going to be a lot of farming. Right. World 9! I'm going to go ahead and spoil for World 9 in the guide. The clown who fell for a princess. Okay. These suits are great. A 4-hour nap. Whoops. Oh well. You're awake now. And you've just tuned in to your favorite streamer, Pika-me. No, FlagrantWeeaboo. One AM is a little bit too late for someone with all their best years ahead of them to be going to bed. But I'm not your parent. I can't tell you when to sleep. Is your channel shadow banned? Possibly? How would I know? You're right. You finished streaming with your favorite streamer. Ballin'. look at the stat of your channel. Yeah, well, they're all fucked anyway because of the copyright strike in January. Affected all my viewing numbers and performance. I used to think I was shadow banned, but these days I'm just more confident in the idea that my content just doesn't land. And that's not necessarily due to being shadow banned. It could be any number of things. Like, people just aren't interested in what I upload. Content producers who say, oh, you know, people aren't watching my videos, therefore there must be something wrong. I've got 2,000 subs, why don't I get 2,000 views on my videos? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Well, if it's about people not liking the games, then I've made a big mistake streaming Balan, because apparently everybody hates it, despite having not played it themselves. Railrunner, let me guess. Lightspeed Dash. Yeah? Lightspeed Dash? Lightspeed Dash. Yeah. Lightspeed Dash. Kinda neat though. Actually, it's kind of like the grinding in Sonic. That's neat. Yeah, people do like to see repairing consoles recently. You are right. There's a boom in that kind of content. And of course, channels like Spawnwave, that's their fucking bread and butter. Why, I'm buying a PS Vita in 2021! Yeah, shut up. I like him enough, but I skim through his videos. I do think these sections should have played like Knights. Ah yes, Modern Vintage. He comes up in my recommended a lot, but I don't actually watch him. I guess because I'm jealous of his 4K cameras and his professional lighting setup and having the room to repair and mend consoles. Yeah, I think it's just from a place of jealousy. Of how many viewers he has, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, I can pin it down. It's just jealousy. He's 45 years old. Okay. he's 45 years old, so I shouldn't be jealous of him, or... Help me out here. Nothing even on that platform. A game engine. Ah, I see. By which time, game engineering videos will no longer be the main thing. Everybody will have jumped on the game engineering bandwagon. Instead, I could be myself, and then the stuff that I'm into and the stuff I make is what becomes popular. And then, you know... In 10 years' time, I'm big for making the content that I want to make. So maybe I should just focus on the content I want to make. It's impossible to know what's going to be popular in 10 years. Slow tortoise. Doesn't even look like a tortoise. Yeah, I'm done with doing the things that made me miserable in the past. I'm exploring alternate horizons at the moment. Things I do for fun. I think that's my focus. That's my area of interest right now. It's doing things for fun. Not for anyone else but me. That's where my interests are. Oh, nice! Nice! That's shit game design. Punish the player for going somewhere else. That's... when your game is based around encouraging exploration. Oh no, just looking at that balloon section, I know exactly what that's about. Oh no. How do I even get to them? Right, okay, I see. Envy and jealousy can. Envy and jealousy can also consume you. Hey, Gollops. This is not a Sonic. I think that's part of the problem. People expected this to be a Sonic. It's no Sonic. Even though what I'm about to do is literally a motherfucker. What I'm about to do is literally a sad motherfucker. It's precisely what I was gonna say. FB. Flagrant brother. Cooking some food. Why is the death plane so close here? I can't use my exploit. Because the death plane is so close. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay. Being on this thing isn't actually the solution! Go to the Isle of Tim. Hello, Tim. Isle of Tim. World 9. They're not in order. It just makes it even more confusing. It's level 1 as well. It's a long level. Right. I'm gonna do a Sonic now. But even though you're seeing me do a Sonic, this is not a Sonic, okay? This game is not a Sonic. No! No! Oh, let's just not let you homing attack the last balloon. Eugene Ackert. Oh. Don't have any spare World 9s. Nintendo Labo is discontinued. Hey, Garlips. You still got those 2 Labo I bought? Oh! I hate this. 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 Moving on. I'll get it fucking later. Oh, for real. Why is there a key here? Never mind. Yes, they have been preserved. Excellent. Because now the labo is going to go up in price, right? There's going to be some fool out there that wants a piece of cardboard and a game cartridge. We'll wait until someone's really desperate for one, and then we'll stick it on eBay or something. Not enjoying this world very much. And the game's not all that great either. I'm going to grab a coffee. Having a fridge here is both a blessing and a curse. Far too convenient. This looks like it's going to be some haunted house. New Nintendo Labo comes packaged in even more Nintendo Labo. The cardboard jokes, they write themselves. I clean the fridge? Okay, Mom. I'll make sure I clean the fridge. Yeah, literal House of Horrors stage. If the enemies want to blow themselves up, I'm cool with that. And what are you? Pounding robot. Okay, Son. Goku. Oh. Broken mirror? It's probably a skill that fixes that. So it's like Pounding Pig, but it's a robot now. Which makes it a completely different power-up. Oh, a big bag of Jack Links. Did you make sure you got the Oops All Moisture Packets version? I do not read the Dragon Ball Super manga. I know I should, because it carries on past where the show ends, and apparently it's very good. But I haven't been reading it, no. We got a checkpoint in this house. No. Can I go back outside? No. Well, isn't that fucking wonderful? One Punch Man. I've got 3 volumes of that. I was gonna collect it. Then, like, 2 weeks after I started collecting One Punch Man, coronavirus lockdown happened. There was more important things to spend my money on. I haven't got round to continuing to collect it. I've seen the first season, but I have not seen the first season OVAs yet. Oh yeah, Murata's style is friggin' gorgeous. I love Murata's art. Didn't he do a drawing of Goku that was, like, super cool? Alright, take care, Sean. Contend with a different kind of jab. Mine's in June. I got the date on my phone and the number of the date and the appointment, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's somewhere around there. Yes, jab number 2, the brain manipulation jab, as it's more commonly known. Thank you very much. Something's gonna happen. Yeah. Oh, could this game stop with the things that make me feel sick? Blings. It's food for the Tims. Look, I'll show you. These are Tims. Yo! Little birdie Tims. I got 38 of them. Actually, got 38 of them and a bunch of eggs. Let me hatch them. Aren't they so cute? What's that? Chow Garden? I can't hear you. Over all the chirping. The guy they've got drawing Dragon Ball Super manga's great, though. Dare I say, he can draw Toriyama's art style better than Toriyama can. You're making another person making a direct connection to Mario Galaxy. I wouldn't do that to Balan Wonderworld. I don't hate Balan Wonderworld that much to compare it to Super Mario Galaxy. Eat, my pretties. Oh, unlock the 4th section. Partially repair the clock of happiness at 7,850 points. There is beautiful stained artwork, it's just there's numbers in front of it. Where does it say garden? It's completely different. Oh, my Tims are getting fat. Got some fat Tims. 2 with 2 badges. Which badge do we need? Pink badge. We need to feed these enough crystals. Enough pink crystals to get the pink badge. Which means farming levels with pink crystals. It's alright, I'll look into that at some point. Got 41 Tims. 41 Tims. Okay, band meeting. We've got 41 Tims, guys. We've got 41 Tims and 5,662 crystals. Actually, Murray, it's 5,900 and... That's why I want to play Half-Life Alyx. Because Murray is the voice of the guy on the radio that talks to you. I mean, that's the only reason why I want to play that game. Not because it's considered the best VR game ever made. He's got a crystal up his big fat ass. I'm going to jump into his crotch. Because that's not at all weird. Right, okay, normally... people disappear once you get close to them. Go to the Isle of Tims. Bust out the Quest 2. Get yourself a USB 3.0 cable. I recommend the Anchor cable. Did you say wanker cable? I said anchor cable! I can tell you which USB 3 cable is the best one to get. You want one that's a good, you know, half dozen meters. The Xbox Classic has an emulator, it's just not very good. Go to the breeding zone? Oh my god, that's horrible. Bear with me. If I go to my game drive... CXBX Reloaded is the Xbox Classic emulator. CXBX Reloaded. Don't expect to play any game well in CXBX. Just a heads up, it plays nothing. Back to the Isle of Thames. You want a nice, long 3.0 cable. There is a driver, like, cable update thing to use a 2.0 cable for the video streaming, but, you know, there's an update now for the Quest that bumps it up to 120 hertz. So you're going to want a 3.0 cable to achieve that. Band meeting. This corridor is the worst thing since sliced bread. Sorry, sliced wholemeal bread. Oh, the room is put together now. That's cool. All I have to do is survive long enough. Ah! Go to the Isle of Thames. There was something about possibly being able to convert Xbox games to dynamically recompile Xbox games into DirectX in order to run them on PC, but nothing ever came of that. There was word of that when that Xbox leak happened, but it's been nothing from that since, which is a shame, because a decent Xbox original emulator would be fantastic. Hell, it would mean I'd be able to cover some really weird games on SushiBites. But, to be fair, I have a classic Xbox. It's down there. That's mod chipped. I bought it years ago. Could probably just use that. Oh, for fuck's... It's like Castlevania, you gravitate towards every pit. If Microsoft were able to release more classic Xbox games for support on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, there wouldn't be a problem. But because the way the classic Xbox games and Xbox 360 games are run on the Xbox One and the Xbox One S and X, they're actually dynamically recompiling them. Because that counts as reverse engineering, Microsoft has to get permission from the owners of the games. That's why they can't just do a blanket. Every Xbox game, it either works or it doesn't. Otherwise, they could just go, put in an Xbox game, and run it. Developer mode on the Xbox One, I know that you can swap out the Xbox emulator on board, but I don't know how you do it. I've never looked into it because I don't have a 1X, 1S, so I don't need to swap out the classic Xbox emulator. Oh. Oh! Game preservation... No. Yeah, I've got the files because I thought I could replace the emulator on my Xbox 360 for classic Xbox games, but apparently that's not the case. Or it's not the same partition. The HDDX partition works differently, I think. Otherwise I'd already... Well, there's got to be a way, right? Because people are downloading and running classic Xbox games on their modded Xboxes. So there's got to be a way. Sony has people working for them that don't seem all too keen on old video games, because old video games aren't beautiful, super stunning, visual, narrative, long-form, marketable, basically. I mean, I get where they're coming from. I get it. I absolutely and utterly get it. Do I agree with it? No. Another one of these? I don't need another one of these. But hey, all the time you got people like Jim Ryan in charge. What was it Jim Ryan said? That he went to a... Was it Jim Ryan who said he went to a Gran Turismo event, saw people playing the PlayStation 1 Gran Turismo and thought, why would anybody want to play that? Was that Jim Ryan? Or was that Lord Layden? At this point, just put the fucking Ape Escape monkeys in something. Yeah, Jim Ryan. Mr. Who would want to play Gran Turismo 1? Look at it, it's ugly. Who would want to play a PS1 game? Yeah. When that's the person in charge of a company, that tells you everything you need to know. Ah, Ryan. Yeah. Jim Ryan. Jim, nobody wants to play old games, Ryan. I cannot do it! I cannot do it! Okay. I hate these sections so much. Yeah, Gran Turismo looks fantastic. And I got a great on the Balan's bout, so... What's that? What? Oh, my console is playing up. God knows how that... Whoa! Whoa! The game closed itself. Gran Turismo is still considered one of the... No, Sushi, it didn't close itself. Gran Turismo is still mechanically like driving a car. That game has aged well. Was there a Gran Turismo game on the PS4? I want to say yes, but I couldn't tell you which one. I want to know which Gran Turismo it is where you can drive the Mars rover. Because, I mean, that's the kind of thing I'm into. Here's this racing game where, for no reason, we've given you the ability to drive the Mars rover. Just because. Yes, you downloaded all 5 million gigs of the Unreal Engine 4, didn't you? I'm going to be learning Unity soon. Reminding myself how to code in C#. What little knowledge I have of C#, I'm gonna dig out. I'm inspired by Render 96's preservation efforts for textures, sound effects, and music samples from N64 and PlayStation 1 era video games. And with those assets in mind, I intend to make a game that I've wanted to make for a very long time. A little something I call Wounded World 2. Where's Wounded World 1? What are you talking about? It's a lovely, well-renowned, popular video game from our childhoods. Everybody remembers Wounded World 1. This is the 3D sequel. So it's intended as a sequel to a game that never actually came out. Basically, I want to make Mario 64. And now the assets to make Mario 64 are actually available publicly, thanks to Render 96's preservation efforts. It's crazy seeing textures from Mario 64 in their original, uncompressed, unedited form, where they would have been used in game development on a silicon graphics computer. It's crazy to see. And all that stuff has been put into the Render 96 project for Mario 64 on PC. And it's stunning. Hat in Time's great. I really need to get back to it. I cannot do it! Evidently. Ape Escape knockoff might be tricky, because, you know, right stick and all that. Great! Whoa, the game just closed itself again. Isn't that crazy? This keeps happening! Ukulele crawled so Hat in a Time could sprint, yeah. And so, Clive and Wrench can leap. Oh, I'm so excited for Clive and Wrench. I don't know what happened to Lobo Destroyo. I won a competition to get my face on a gold coin in that game. I don't think that game's ever coming. So I don't think I'll ever be able to collect my gold coin with my face on it. God damn it. Oh, man. I have no idea what happened to Lobo. Clive and Wrench is about a rabbit. What's his friend? So he's a rabbit, and oh, I can't remember exactly what the creature is, but he flings it around like a weapon, kind of like Whiplash in a way. But it's a 3D platformer that's been in development for 10 years. Look it up on YouTube. It's really cool, and it looks like it's finally going to get a release this year, which I'm very excited about. Because I remember following the progress of that game back when I was at uni. That was a long time ago. Oh! I can't attack it because I don't have a suit. Well, excuse me while I don't give a fuck. A Mimi FPS game. For inspiration, you might want to look into... There was a fake Call of Duty game that was developed to promote Bulletstorm back when it first came out. And it's great. If you're looking for inspiration on a Mimi FPS, that's the place to look. Yeah. That's a good way to sum it up. The platforming really flows, though. The physics on Clive and Wrench, amazing. Tweaked to perfection. I am looking forward to that game so much. That's going to be a good time. Duty Calls! That's the one! Duty Calls. I totally forgot the name. Good old Duty Calls. If you want inspiration on a Mimi FPS, Duty Calls. That shit's great. When you die, it has like dumb war quotes from COD. It's literally everything you would expect out of a Call of Duty parody. It's everything you'd expect out of one. Bloody screen, so real! Ah, I forgot about that. God, it's so good. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, when is Busy's Lemon Roll coming out? I got all the prototypes backed up when Jim's game releases. So I can go, I played the prototypes. Well, that's it for Balan Wonderworld today. Game was still running while I was on the home screen. Looks like the timing has changed in this level in particular. Good. Fuck it. I don't care enough to 100% this. I'll get what I can get. I don't give a shit anymore. This game's garbage! Donkey was right! I'm kidding. Oh! I can't attack it with the ghost. Okay, be right back. I'm just gonna go grab a suit that doesn't fucking suck. Hey, Travis. I hear the Duke Nukem stuff was, like, shoehorned in. To the point where they didn't bother changing any of the rest of the game's dialogue. So everyone calls Duke the wrong name, and he's like, "My name is Duke, damn it!" That's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but that sounds like the way they would do it if they just wanted to be lazy about shoving him in there. So they go like, "Hey Grayson, we need you to do this." And he's like, "My name's Duke, not Grayson." Yeah. That's what I'd heard. For real? Ugh. This is making me want to cry. I'm not feeling it! Oh no. Stop with this Wonderland shit. Use the pounding robot to do the butt slam to hit one of the layers you are running on when the boss is on it as well. Use slow tortoise shoot through the spears circling around the boss during this attack phase. Jump on the bullets to shoot them back. Okay. Pounding robot can do that. Rank up, Master Sergeant Shooter Person! That's right, yeah. I totally forgot about that. Judy Calls is fantastic. It's such a good time. Aww. He's too shy to ask her out. What if she rejects him? And so he spirals into despair. I see. I need one of these. And I use this. Right, okay. Not for the bullets. Bullets are separate. No. It's okay, I know what I'm doing. Get off. No. Out of that area. Please. Won't bother with the bullets just yet. Doesn't make sense. What's the timing for this? Oh, I see. That's the timing for this. Get away from the fire first. Okay. Ah! Okay. There we go. Phase 1. Oh! Fucking... Gotta be shitting me! Oh! I don't get very long to do that. Ever had to live with an e-girl? No. Never had to live with an e-girl. Met an e-girl. Come on! Oh, why can't it be a suit that jumps? You have to live with one. Yikes. This boss battle is awful. This boss battle is awful. I know I say that about every boss battle, but this one in particular is so fucking awful. Right, retaliate. Retaliate. No! With the spears! You freak of nature! No. I didn't hit the nub because I would have failed to get the hit him in 3 different ways. He'll only retaliate with the spears after I've hit him, specifically. So, I have to get the spears right, either the first or second time, otherwise, that's it. I can't do it. To get 3 statues from a boss fight, you have to inflict damage 3 different ways. But I know what I'm doing now. So now, he'll come back and use the spears. This time I'm prepared for that. He says. Okay, I've got a theory. A game. I'm gonna use Acro. I'm gonna take Acro in with me. Back to the Isle of Tim Schafer's. Oh no, that would be literally the worst isle. I'd go to the Isle of literally any other game director than him. I would rather go to Phil Fish Island than Tim Chet. No, I honestly can't say that. I honestly can't say that. There we go. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. Right. Oh god, 3? It's okay. Got it. That's attacked 3 different ways, so that's 3 different trophies. I'm gonna read this in text-to-speech. Fuck, no. While I was out today, the nano-black spot of doom appeared. Tell us more, Matzo.exe. Is this the one that ends with them singing Sailor Moon? Yeah. Oh no, this time it didn't end with them singing Sailor Moon. iPod batteries are destined to expand over time and eventually go boom. Oh no. Dance! Dance, flagrant, dance, flagrant, dance, flagrant. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Aww. The moral of the story is, no one will take your marriage proposal seriously if you're in clown makeup. Okay, let's go feed our Tims. I make that Tim's o'clock, don't you? Well, they're all fed. Well, next world then is world 10. Which looks like MC Escher / painting world. Oh no. I'm not looking forward to that. I picked something cool up today. It's not within arm's reach, so I can't show it to you. But that Homefront Revolution has been in the news recently because of hidden Time Splitters 2 playable in it. I picked it up today out of a charity shop. Popped into a charity shop because, you know, UK's less locked down than it was recently. Popped into a charity shop and picked up Homefront Revolution for like £4. That has hidden Time Splitters 2 complete campaign and multiplayer behind a cheat code, which is super cool. Is this game bad? Really? No. Rough? Yes. Bad? No. Not even close. Rough Far Cry in a city. Well, I'll be willing to give Homefront an entire playthrough. I might as well, because, you know, I've got the game. Did I buy it to play Time Splitters 2? Yes. But I'll be willing to give it a shot. Con Smith sucks. The best assassin is Travis Touchdown. Was it Con Smith that busts in on Travis while he's taking a shit? Any more charge on the Nano and it's going to explode. Oh no. An Apple device that breaks and can't be repaired. Never. Okay, take care, everybody. Who was it who busts in on Travis then? It was the Afro dude, wasn't it? Does he have an Afro? Garcian. Yeah, Garcian. Yeah. Anyway, laters.